Are you just getting into Nerf? Well, I have the perfect guide for you. Hey, what's up guys? It's Turn Up for Ethan here, and today I have the basic guide to Nerf for you guys. So I've been planning this video for quite a while, and again, the Nerf loadout, I've been planning that for a while too, but I've been kind of busy this summer. I'll have an explaining vid on that later on, but for now I have the basic guide to Nerf for you guys. So there's 4 stages to this. Stage 1 starts you off right away, and then stage 2, and then stage 3, and then stage 4. So yeah, but it's just helping a person who just came into Nerf, helping you decide what to buy, giving you a nice little guide of that stuff. As always, remember to leave a big like to show your support to the channel and to show that you're active. Let's try to break 60 likes. So whether you just got into Nerf because you went to your friend's birthday party and they had a Nerf war, or you just played HVZ and you loved it so much, then I have the perfect guide for you here today. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So you want to get started by getting some ammo. So the most common type of ammo is going to be the Nerf Elite Dart. This is the one where you can trade with your friends and all that, because most people are using the Elite Dart and you can fire back these darts right at them, and then you can use their darts that are fired at you back at them. But yeah, there are many different colorings of this dart. For example, the Doomlands darts and the Zombie Strike darts. They're all the same, just colored a little bit differently. But yeah, this is the most common. There's also the Mega Darts and the Rival High Impact rounds. Those are also pretty cool. The Rival High Impact rounds are awesome. There's just not many of that blaster type out in the world. So, of course, I would definitely recommend the Elite Dart, although these things are very inefficient, which I'll go over later on in around stage 4. But they're pretty inefficient, and there's also off-brand ammo, but it's kind of hard to trust. But there are some that work really well, like Koosh darts, but don't worry about that for now. Definitely the Elite Dart is the most efficient for now, and just when you're starting in. So you can usually buy all your gear and stuff at all your local retailers, Toys R Us, Walmart, Target, Amazon, all those places. I would definitely recommend Walmart for the cheapest price, but I definitely like going to Target more because it's just a couple cents more over there, and it just is a lot nicer in there. Just my opinion, of course, but just keep that in mind. Of course, retailers are going to have some special deals sometimes on Nerf Blasters, so you can definitely go check online before coming there. But yeah, definitely some good deals sometimes. I went to Target and they had like buy 2 get 1 free, which I thought was a great deal, and I did get my load of strifes from that, so very nice. So still in stage 1, you definitely want to get your first Nerf blaster. I would recommend the Nerf Triad because it is a 3-shot pull down to prime blaster. I definitely like that as a first Nerf blaster, and it's pretty inexpensive. It costs about $6 to $9, and I'll leave a little picture of it right there for you guys to look at. And I'll leave a buy link for all the blasters that I mentioned, or most of them, down below in the description so you guys can go check them out. So definitely like the Triad, but there are also the Elite Fire Strike, bloop, right there, and there are just a ton of others. I definitely recommend getting an Elite blaster first. You know that it's Elite because they have a little badge on them, but definitely do recommend getting an Elite blaster first. Those are definitely the ones that you should probably get before moving on to other types of ammo. So moving into stage 2, we have our first primaries. So these aren't exactly primaries because they don't hold enough ammo, but you can still use them as primaries and run them pretty efficiently. I'm talking about the Nerf Elite Strong Arm and the Nerf Zombie Strike Hammer Shot. These are both very nice blasters because you can just pick darts off the ground and put them into your blaster. I definitely like these blasters a lot because the Hammer Shot has one-handed priming and holds 5 shots, and the Strong Arm has 6 shots and it's 2-handed priming. Personally, I would recommend the Nerf Hammer Shot just because you can dual wield them, but people have their own opinions and I definitely respect that. So still in stage 2, I have the types of games you can play with your friends. So probably the most popular is going to be HVZ, or Humans vs. Zombies. This requires at least 5 people to me because it's not really fun with 4 people, but 5 people and up is probably the best number. So you can have at least 1/4 of you guys as zombies and the rest as humans. And yeah, the zombies have no blasters and they just try and tag the humans. And yeah, and once you tag the humans, then they become zombies. And yeah, if you want more details about that, you can go ahead and look it up on the internet. There's no shortage of that online. But yeah, definitely a very fun game, probably one of my favorites. But yeah, there's been different variations of it, and you can definitely make up your own rules. Another common game type that I play is probably going to be 2 lives and you're dead. So this can be played with 2 people and up. So if you get shot 2 times, then you're dead. Well, not exactly dead, but you know what I'm saying, you're out of the round. And yeah, so last player who still has lives just wins. So that's definitely a very fun game. And yeah, you can always be creative and make up your own types of games. I do plan on making a video about that because there are definitely more types of games you can play. Those are probably the most common that I play, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So if you've used any of the guns that I just mentioned in Stage 1 and Stage 2, then you know that they don't hold a lot of ammo. So that's why I like to use magazines for my primaries. So these just fit right into your blaster and they hold a certain amount of ammo. As you can see, this one holds 12 darts. And yeah, so you just load up the darts into this magazine and stuff it into your blaster and you're good to go. So a very efficient way to hold ammo. You can just hold them on your belt or whatever. So some people have their little tactical vests and bandoliers. Personally, I use a bandolier, but I am making my own battle belt right now, just to use in Nerf wars instead. But yeah, they're just an efficient way to hold stuff, and yeah, it's way easier than just picking up darts and reloading every single second, or minute, whatever. Probably my favorite type of magazine is gonna have to be the 12 dart magazines. These are very nice and compact, they're pretty small. I feel like the 18 ones are a little long for me, but a lot of people do use the 18s and they are sold separately as well, so you don't have to go out and buy a whole blaster. But most of the blasters that are magazine fed do actually come with 12 round magazines because, I don't know, they're just pretty efficient and pretty easy to make in the factory, I guess, or whatever. But definitely like the 12 round magazines a lot more. They're just very compact and hold a good enough amount of ammo. Probably the most common types of magazine fed blasters are gonna be the flywheel blasters and the spring blasters. Obviously these aren't the only flywheel and spring blasters there are. But yeah, of course this one has been painted by me myself, that's why the paint job is so bad, but definitely like both of these types a lot. Personally, I do prefer the spring blasters, but I'll go over both of them just for you guys to see. So the spring blasters, as the name suggests, use springs inside to propel the darts forward, and you can fire the Nerf darts like that. Sorry if I dry fired there, I know people always complain about that, but yeah. So definitely prefer springers a little more, just because they're more comfortable. And of course this one has a stock on it, but yeah. So prefer springers more, but I know some people prefer the flywheel blasters. So the flywheel blasters, I'm using a girl blaster, but whatever. The flywheel blasters are powered by their motors inside and batteries. So you stick the batteries wherever it tells you to, and you wait till the rev is all the way on and pull the trigger. So to put the magazines in, push them in, and of course some blasters are different. They're full auto of the flywheel types, but I definitely like the semi-auto a little more because you can control the amount of ammo that you use. But yeah, so if you've listened to Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3, and I've played with it for a little, then you definitely know that Nerf guns are actually a little bit limited. Some of them just don't shoot very far, and you definitely want to get them to shoot further. But Nerf isn't releasing anything that really shoots that much further and don't have good enough accuracy or something. So that's why I prefer modding my blasters. Modding is where you go in and open your blaster up and just modify it. There's no shortage of mod guides around the internet. Just look it up here on YouTube, and tons of people are definitely gonna tell you how to modify your blaster, your favorite blaster, and yeah. Of course, this is what I mentioned earlier. This is the Nerf Elite Alpha Trooper, one of my favorite Nerf blasters ever. As you can see, I did modify the blaster, and it's hitting a lot harder than usual. It has a different prime, and it has an orange ModWorks sticker because that is the brand that modified this blaster. But yeah, it's hitting nice and hard, and it's definitely a very nice blaster to use. Yeah, just open up your blaster, take out all the screws and open it, and you can go ahead and follow whatever. There are definitely some mod kits out there. Orange ModWorks is probably the most common mod kit out there because the others are more like in Australia and stuff like that. For example, like blasterparts.de, I think that's in Germany, and OzNerfNerd, those are, I think they're in Australia. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it because you probably don't know who any of those people are. But go on to orangemodworks.com. I'll leave a link to that down below, and you can go ahead and check them out. They have very nice mod kits, and they also have mod guides on their Nerf channel. So yeah, definitely like modifying my blaster. And while you're at it, you can go ahead and give it a nice paint job if you feel like it, if you don't like those colors. As you can see, this one does have some weird hooks. This is a project I've been working on. If you want to see that series later on, I do have it around on my channel. I just did a spray painting job and a detailing job. So definitely go ahead and check those videos out as well. Definitely very cool. Some people also like to modify their elite darts. So as you know, they're a pretty bad design because they have this stupid hole right here. If it had a closed hole, then it would be a little more accurate. I don't know, I'm not really into that type of stuff, but elite darts are pretty much common. But there are some other types of brands on Amazon that have different dart tips to make your blaster or dart more accurate and hit more, because the elite darts just never really hit anything. And you can modify your elite darts. I know there's like Steffens or something. Those are like some special kind of dart. I don't know much about that kind of stuff, but I know there are other types of darts sold on Amazon that fit into elite darts and work pretty well. So that was my basic guide to Nerf. Let me know what you guys thought about it down below in the comment section below. And remember to leave a like, type a comment, and subscribe because I have weekly Nerf videos. And as always, remember to turn up that volume. I'll see you guys later.